It was at the 2014 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where Nirvana were being inducted in their first year of eligibility. Other inductees that year included Kiss, Peter Gabriel, Linda Ronstadt, Cat Stevens, the E Street Band, and Daryl Hall and John Oates. Michael Stipe, lead singer of REM, inducted Nirvana. Stipe had been a close friend of lead singer Kurt Cobain.
But they were singular and loud and melodic and deeply original, and that voice. Kurt, we miss you. Nirvana defined a moment, a movement for outsiders, for the fags and the fat girls and the broken toys and the shy nerds and the goth kids from Tennessee and Kentucky, for the rockers and the awkward and the fed up and the too smart kids and the bullied. We were a community, a generation, in Nirvana's case, several generations. And this is not just pop music. This is something much greater than that. These are a few artists who rubbed each other the wrong way in exactly the right way at the right time. Nirvana. It is my honor to call to the stage Chris Novoselic and Dave Grohl.
When Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic and drummer Dave Grohl came on stage to accept the award, they were accompanied by Cobain's wife, Courtney Love, Cobain's mother, Wendy O'Connor, and his sister Kim. All but Kim spoke, expressing how much they missed Cobain. With Grohl speaking first, stating, "I was the quiet one in Nirvana. I was the drummer. But most of you don't know that I was the fifth drummer in Nirvana." Grohl then went on to credit all of the drummers that had come before him, giving a special mention to Chad Channing.
Guess what Chad's responsible for? If you listen to a song like In Bloom, the that's Chad.
Grohl then took a moment by making a very poignant point on being inspired by your heroes.
Because I think that's the deal, is that you look up to your heroes and you shouldn't be intimidated by them. You should be inspired by them. Don't look at the poster on your wall and think, I could never do that. Look at the poster on the wall and think, I'm gonna do that.
Next up was Chris Novoselic, and he wanted to throw out a special thanks to all the Nirvana fans.
Nirvana fans walk up to me every day and say thank you for the music. And when I hear that, and that reminds me of Kurt Cobain.
Chris then went on to thank Kurt and stated how he wished he could have been there that night.
So I want to say thank you, Kurt Cobain, and I wish Kurt was here tonight.
Chris then went on to state how the music meant so much to so many people. He talked about the new generation of Nirvana fans coming up and just how powerful that is.
Kurt was an intense artist, and he really connected with a lot of people.
Then Kurt's mom, Wendy O'Connor, took to the stage with his two sisters, Kimberly and Brianne.
I'm probably gonna cry. I'm already crying. Because he'd be so proud. He'd say he wasn't, but he would be. I just miss him so much. He was such an angel. Thank you.
And finally, we had Courtney Love come out on stage, who arrived to rather a mixed reception.
You know, I have a big speech, but I'm not going to say it. Hi.
Courtney then said, just as Chris had before, how she wished that Kurt could have been there on that night.
But tonight he really would have appreciated it. He would have appreciated Chris and Dave and Michael and his mother and his sisters being here.
The ceremony ended that night with 4 Nirvana songs being played, with Dave Grohl back on the drum kit, Pat Smear on guitar, and Chris Novoselic back on the bass. Special guest vocalists were assigned to each of the 4 songs, with Joan Jett on Smells Like Teen Spirit, Kim Gordon of Sonic Youth on Aneurysm. You had St. Vincent on Heart Shaped Box, and to end the night you had Lorde performing on All Apologies. So that was it for the 2014 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As mentioned before, Nirvana being inducted in its first year of eligibility, and it was very awesome to see the band going in. A fitting tribute for a band that gave so much to so many. It all happened over such a short period of time, but the memories left behind by Nirvana will go on forever.